Very, very generous. I was watching the, because for the Blues to get into the Stanley Cup playoffs, I need for fucking Arizona to start losing. So like last night, very late, I was watching the Arizona San Jose game, being like, come on, San Jose, fucking beat Arizona, keep us in it. And the announcers were straight up like, Clayton Keller there, look, skating with the puck, looking down at the sheet, says 5'10". Now, John, I don't know who wrote that, but there is absolutely no way that gentleman is 5'10". I was like, I agree, John. I would like a remeasurement as well. Look at how small. And then one of the guy goes, look at him out there. He's tiny. And he's in the middle of the game. And like, it is funny because you're seeing this guy, very, very skilled player, Clayton Keller, from St. Louis, actually, plays for the Arizona Coyotes. But like, it's a perfect example of like 5'10".
Yeah.
You're standing next to a guy who's listed at 6 foot, and he must have been one of the few honest 6-footers because he is towering over you right now.
Yeah, you see that a lot when you meet up with people, because I think the three of us have been in an interesting situation where like we make these relationships with people online, like serious relationships. Like we form friendships with people, and maybe the first year or 2 years of those friendships, we've never actually been in a room with them before.
Yeah.
And then there's a meetup or an event, or, whether it's PAX or E3 or a YouTube meetup or whatever. And it's like, oh,
yeah,
you are a tiny person who pretended to be normal
I
sized.
have many times associated somebody with their actions in game. Like, this guy is a beast. He is I every time I look at him, he's jumping off roofs, headshotting everyone, etc. And my monkey brain thinks that the guy behind the sticks is somehow representative of the guy on the screen. And then when they finally do a reveal, it doesn't even have to be in person. It's like, hey, this is what I look like. It's like, oh, right, gamers are just people. They could be anything.
Yeah. Yeah, XCal's real letdown.
You met XCal in person?
No, but I've seen him on video.
Oh,
and obviously Wings forever said he was like 6'4" or something like that, and then and then we see that picture of him standing next to a regular lifted, not a non-lifted pickup truck, and those of us who have stood next to an F-150 who are actually 6 feet or taller know that we can see over the top of them, and it's like, oh, you.
Dude, I love the ballsiness to not be like, oh, I'm 5'10", I'm gonna say 5'11", or I'm 6 foot, I'm gonna say 6'1". Just, I'm adding fucking 5 inches.
6 inches. He had 6 inches.
No, I'm 6'4", bitch.
It's like, bro,
dude, go big or go home. I like that.
I remember thinking like, well, my tiny ass is only 6'2", like, and I'm like actually 6'2", like. I'm sure. I wish they'd had the numbers behind me in my mugshot, so I just had that for posterity. It's the only other mugshot I've got was my prison, like when I'm going in prison, and they were very generous with the numbers on the wall. I'm like 6'6" on that or 6'5" on that, one or the other.
They want to make you guys look as scary as possible.
I had one of those from a doctor. I went to the doctor's office and they measured me at 6'3". I'm not 6'3", but it's like,
you need a new doctor.
This is a doctor.
Yeah.
Are you measuring my blood pressure with the same level of expertise, you quack?
It happened though.
Oh, well, it appears there are demons in your spine.
Yeah, like Harley is legitimately like 6'5", 6'6", whatever he claims. That's what he fucking
Stark
is.
is tall too.
Richard Stark is Sark is tall as fuck. Richard Ryan is a good solid inch taller than me.
Hickok 45.
Hickok towers over me. He's like
he towers
6'6".
over everybody you just listed. It sounds.
He's like 6'6", 6'7" or something. And his son is even taller. Like I would see his Hickok 45 and his son at like I think his son cameramans for him, or at least does part time. I would see them at like Knob Creek in Kentucky, and it's just like, these men stand out. Like I met him, had a little, hey, yeah, nice to see you here. Yeah, we got some of these things over here, and yeah, explosive rounds over there if you want some. I don't know how they got them, and then like we'd part ways, and then I'd be talking to my other buddies, and I'd be like, yeah, I saw Hickok, and they're like, oh, I wish I'd seen him, and I'd be like, looking into a sea of people, and I'd be like, there he is, there he is, about 70 yards that way. With about 1,000 people between us and him, because he is literally head and shoulders above every other man here. He is the biggest man here, except for his son, who's just like another inch or two bigger.
Colin is big. Colin's got to be 6'1" or 6'2" now. He is like, he's taller than me, undeniably. If he stands next to me, you'll be like, yeah, that one's clearly taller. Every once in a while, like we have mostly hardwood floors, but like the carpet makes you like a half inch taller.
Yeah.
If he's on the carpet and I'm on the floor, it's like
Noticeable.
yeah, it really stands out. And Jackie has like no chill. She's like, look at you next to him. He's so much bigger. And it's like I could beat up everyone in this house.
I can beat up everyone. For now, old man. For now, hold
And
on
you're
to the
first, Miss. Point out how tall Colin is.
Wonder how you stand up against a double leg right now. Huh, little lady? Huh, little lady? How's your takedown defense?
I would love for Jackie to come to you and be like, Colin expressed a lot of interest in starting jujitsu. And you're like, no. Climbing gym. You're not taking this from me.
No, he
You
would
look,
like
he's watching
it anyway.
YouTube videos doing kata. And you're just like, oh, we got to get you a new hobby, son.
This is a problem.
The last thing you need is to be learning kata.
Here's a controller. Play Fall Guy again.
Yeah, exactly. Man, that game died quick. Fall Guys.
There's been a couple games. What's the other? Among Us.
Oh shit!
Oh,
on the
Among
people
Us.
talking like being taller or shorter than we imagine.
Yeah.
I remember the first person I ever met from YouTube was Trevor T-Mart, because you know
6'3".
St. Louis he's 6'4", like he's a
Is he?
big guy.
He could have grown since I saw him. He was like
he's a very-
18.
Yeah, he was 6'3" at 15.
Yeah, he was a very lean guy, and so like you could be convinced like, oh, maybe he's just not that tall. He's just a smaller gamer guy. And then like I met him, and like as he was on the way, I met him so we could drive together to meet up with you guys in Joliet, and he's just like it was weird to see him. I'm like, wait, you look like an adult. Wait, what? This is wild. You're
Tall guy. Yeah.
tall
And
as
Filthy. Filthy is tall. He's taller than me. He's like 6'3" plus, something
have
like
you
that.
met him in real life?
Yeah, we did a paintball event.
Yeah.
He came to Joliet with us, and not Joliet. Actually, he came to the one
The one
Explosion PB, I think. Explosion paintball, the one that's got the remake of Nuketown, the Call of Duty map on their field.
it was
he
like
came
an
to that event.
abandoned amusement park. It had like Ferris wheels and shit like that.